Hey everyone, welcome back to So Dungeon 1. So on to Dimension 7? 8. 7. Numbers confuse me. We can go straight to the boss, that's why it's like that, because we bought all the warping, but we're on Dimension 7. Right, so 4 essence, nothing we do there. 6-8 gold. Yeah, so the usual where we normally leave off. 7.5, I could actually grab the healers for once, not that then I could use them. Well, is there merit to that? You need 525, and we only have 441, so no. Because I was going to say just buy the healers and then run, you know, the normal soda junkies for one run, right? Well, I do want to see what refresh is, but I mean, we might as well stick to the usual strategy. So I don't put stock in that AoE. Doesn't seem like you can get the damage up enough unless you get the relics and everything. So I think I'm just better off sticking with the fighters, going with crit, or even the conscripts, right? Right, because they don't have any animation slowdown, if you will. So we'll do that. We'll get our normal 5. I should really buy gear first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could probably, you know, cut this out at this point, since it is basically just the same thing every dimension. All right. Okay. Might as well just fire this one. Like that. So yeah. So I'm gonna get the gold. Oh, I have 2. I'm gonna get the gold together to get the thief, the nurse. To be honest, I'll probably just get enough gold to unlock all the sodas. Right, it's not that hard, and then we'll go from there. We probably start at like 200 now too. Actually, no healer. Yeah, but that should be enough gold. I think we should have enough damage. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Not quite enough damage, but we got 6.8k, so we can get the healers. That's fine. Sodas, and we can see what their new ability is. 561, so that is enough. So they now have Refresh, which is a group heal, but it also clears status effects for 1 extra MP. That seems really good. We'll still go with the conscripts. Well, if I'm going to do it manually, I could probably go with the fighters. It's fine. It's one more run, essentially, and then we should get the thieves, and then we can go for item find like usual. Just equip. Really should have done auto. You can have the healing. We won't need to heal too much, as in for me to run a mana bottle, right? Because we don't need to bother. The question is where to go. 200, we can clear 1 enemy. As long as we can clear 1 enemy, we're fine. So we'll probably go. I'm trying to think like scaling wise. I want demon stuff, so we'll go 280. We'll try 280. I do want to do it manually because I think I can do a better job. Right, yeah, so as long as we can clear 1 enemy, we can heal up any excess damage we take, which we can't. Let's just do 113 versus, does this say? Let's say 0, 38. Yeah, so refresh is super powerful. Is there scripting? Is that something you unlock? I'm pretty sure there's not, from what I remember. That'd be so good if you could set up scripts. So I don't think the heal is going to use refresh if we leave it on auto. I've only ever seen them use the normal heal, never the group one. And it would just be so much more efficient, especially on the later floors when we start, you know, taking multiple damage like this. Well, I mean, they're both going to cast sleep, so it wasn't multiple damage. But yeah, refresh seems like we could definitely clear a lot later. Since we can out heal, you know, taking 3 hits, taking 4 hits. Here's the thing, as long as we find Hero's Blood, right, we chuck that on the healer, and then we just refresh. We can never be put to sleep, we can never take burn, poison. I mean, sleep's only a real big one. And then it's just easy win. Like, we can just grind out the later floors, no difficulty either. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab you. We're gonna go from 1, and then we're gonna buy the merchant, and just go for the boss. Right, and actually, we'll try to see if we can finally get 2 out. I don't have the reputation, do I? That's the issue. No, 650. Ooh. 1 other soda. Done. Keep forgetting to the auto-equip 2. Right. I do want to buy the magic bottle now. We are just going to go for money. I'm not going to bother. I mean, I might as well just grab it for the extra HP. I was going to say, I'm not going to bother maxing out their loadouts, but might as well. Alright, so I'm just going to start from... I don't know, like... 300? Which boss is annoying? We'll start from 300. That should be more than enough gold. Right, plenty of gold stocked up, and some decent items too. So we'll grab the Regal. I don't know. I don't think I want the Knights, actually. I don't think they were too necessary. I think we just want 1 or 2 healers. We'll try 1 to start with. And then 4 of the merchants to coin flip the boss. We do have decent armor as well. I think that should help. Skeletus. Items. Let me figure this out, because I don't have that many great other items, right? I mean, we really just need a magic bottle, Stonacide, and then purple slime. Right, not too sure how they're getting to the boss, but as long as we can get to the boss, we should be fine. So we'll go 690, and we'll play it manually. Hopefully, we'll be fine. How much damage we got? As long as we get the crits, yeah. As long as we get the crits, we can take care of 1 person. Which we should get the crits, right? So far, so good. And we can't get 1 shot. That's also good to know. Does raise a little concern on the high enemy rooms. We'll have to see. Cool, and no crits. Almost a KO. Yeah, it might be a little bit forceful to try and get to the boss. See how much the mini-boss does. Ah, cool. We're still out of 1-shot range. That's all we need. You put us to sleep, so you have to go first. No crits, it's really bad. Yeah, so in this situation, in the 3 and 4 enemy rooms, if we get doubled hits, then we're gonna suffer. We really should have just, yeah, gone for the back crits. We didn't get double hits, that's fine. Oh, that was the wrong heal. It's alright. Not a big deal. I think we just go for the blob. I think I've done a decent job memorizing skills. I have to go for the crits here. Ah, there we go. 1 down. Makes the 4 enemy rooms a little bit worse. Also should have really healed. That was bad. Well, actually, is it? We skip a fight, and then I can just refresh to out-heal it. It's not too bad. Just don't double up. Good. Good start. Finish him off. Your back is facing us. No doubles. To be able to finish you off. Not quite. Damn it. Need slightly better gear. Just in terms of HP. Yeah. The bust now. I mean, technically we can still do it. As long as the boss doesn't have AoEs, we can just alternate who the healer's healing, and then just go for coin flips. We'll try it, you never know. We'll run out of mana though. Just be a high damage single target. Well, don't be too high damage. Okay, let's give it a go. I also can't see your HP, which is a bit annoying. I don't know when to stop coin flipping. Okay. Gimmicky. I'm gonna assume it's the fighters, right? That's the only thing that can make sense to me. Who's gonna get rid of everyone but the fighters? Which means the best bet still is probably a nurse, 3 merchants, and a fighter. Right, so the idea is we can still coin flip him down, and then the fighter goes. I'm gonna try and get to the boss with that comp, and then we'll see if that is the gimmick. There we go, much better. And in fact, I think I stall. Right, and try to get... Well, actually, no, the fighter's full health. That's the only one that matters, correct? So let's see if this is the gimmick. I mean, it said fighting spirit, so fighters makes the most sense, right? Did you say anything? We wait for something far more powerful, but enough talk. Fighters, show yourself. Yeah, so he does. I mean, we just go for the damage. It doesn't really matter. We just want the 3 coin flips to hit. That's not good. That's even worse. Great. I'm not sure if crit still does more. Yeah, crit still does more. Okay, but theoretically, right? 1300, so 7500. The next one is 3500. The next one is enough damage where I should be able to pile drive him or go for the crits. Nope, because your damage is pretty huge too. Yeah, I'd get 3 hits. Interesting. If I grind up gear, it'll be fine. Maybe this won't be a 2-dimension run after all. Yeah. Ooh, 1 relic token. 60 essence. I think the 60 essence is still better, right? I can get more levels out of that than 1. Because it's just 1 for 1, isn't it? Yeah. Curious. Or Fury? Nah, I assume fighters just means fighters. Okay. I guess I will grind up some better gear. Well, I just couldn't help myself. We gotta brute force it. I did do a little bit of item finding. I got a fancy new sword for the fighter, which I think should put us at enough damage if we get all 3 coin tosses. So yes, that's just what I'm gonna go for. Right, 3 coin tosses. Nah. 1. Still a chance, I suppose. I think going for the crit is still better. The crit is 600 versus 500. Well, actually, no, that seems a little bit better. Right, so if we did... How many power drivers do we get? Well, we start at 6,500. So we can do a total of close to 2,000 damage. So if we got all 3 coin flips, we could definitely do it. Plus, you know, doing it this way, I still grind items, right? And I'm more likely to find the demon stuff, which is the big ticket item, because I want the crit damage and the crit chance. Yeah, so I'm just going to brute force it. Sorry. I'm going to brute force this. Right, another attempt. I did take off the Stone of Sight, because I'm just using the auto-equip to speed up progression. Yeah, still don't have to go for the hits, because we just want the coin toss. Bow. Yeah, unless we get all 3. No go. Don't do the odds, right? What was it? 50, then 1 in 4, 1 in 8? Something like that. Or is it more exponential? Maybe we can still try. Well, I can't see his HP, so I don't know. 6-5, half again. 3-250. And we're not doing as much damage because we're not getting the back attack. That's the other thing I forgot about. I think, though, as long as we turn him around. Not turn him around, as long as we get all 3. Should be fine. Will take us all the way to the boss? I think so. Yeah, perfect. We get the 3 coin tosses. I will probably just quit out at this point, right? And keep the attempts going quickly. No one needs healing. Oh, first coin flip. Nah. Yeah, so I just quit out if we don't get them and redo. I mean, we made it a little bit worse for wear. I think the nurse is... That's the first time this episode, right? Healer. I think the healer's asleep. Yeah, you can see him. But, coin toss. 1. 2. 3. Can we do it? Is that enough damage? I think it'll be enough damage. Fingers crossed. If he hadn't turned around on that fighting spirit, I think we would have done a little bit better. But still, 800. That's 1100. Come on. Yeah! Cheesing. Probably not worth the attempts, but still. Also, speaking of which, unfortunately, right, this is taking me a lot longer than what I'd like to admit. So I don't think I can get to the next dimension in this one. I've also cashed in the gold, right? I just grabbed the essence. So we'll just do that. Don't think there's anything we want to unlock. 3.5k. Oh well. Not that much. And away we go. Dimension 8, correct? Hopefully, I assume actually they're all gimmicky. Which is actually a bit nicer. Because the Soul Dungeon 2 bosses, they're gimmicky, but they're self-contained, if that makes sense, right? You don't actually have to tech around them, you can outscale them. This, you can't really outscale, you still have to run the fighter comp. So that would be, you know, a nice thing to see translated to Soul Dungeon 2. Maybe in the Primal Land bosses, or, you know, obviously it hasn't been done. So So it's like a wishful thinking thought. Okay, what do we have? Evasion, essence, or magic damage. Is it time to go magic? Might be time to go magic. I do also like evasion. See, there's a relic for this one, so evasion is actually pretty decent, even just having, base. And then we get the Thief Crit Master. That sounds right up my alley. I assume it's going to be a passive and going to be high crit damage, which is definitely what I want. Alright, we'll leave it there. Hope you enjoyed. See ya.